Okie dokie, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second installment of Valor Mortis. My first video was on chapter 1 revival. This video will be on chapter 7 witch hunt, so I'm going to jump right in. We're going to talk about what's different. The game's still the same, it's still as brutal as ever, just we're introduced to a few new weapons and transmutation. I'm just going to skip this. Yep. So now we have a rapier, which is a thrusting sword. This sword doesn't have a block, it only has parry, but the parry does insane critical damage. But I find that the window for the parry is a little bit harder to attain. So I won't be using the sword too much. We also have this transmutation, which is a block at the cost of your magic.
People need a beacon of hope.
And it mitigates all damage and then reflects the damage back on your attacker. You can also run on walls now, as you can see, or these little things that kind of make me think of Devil May Cry with the aesthetics. Alright, and we will be introduced to some new NPCs as well, and some new enemy types. Keeps the game a little bit fresh. And we also have a hook shot, so we can actually hook over here. Our other weapon is our musket. Musket is a long range rifle that shoots one round. You have to reload after every round. We can also slow time in the air when we aim our weapon. And I'm going to set to fire and pistol. These blobs are new enemies. I'm not sure I can set this guy on fire yet. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, beautiful. So yeah, chapter 7. New environment, new abilities. We actually begin at like a level 23, I think, something like that. So we are quite powerful at the moment. Obviously a little bit further on into the game. Here's the first amber we pick up in this level. This is the Minitus. Oh, didn't know that I would do that, but that's okay. Run off this wall, jump up here. Right. So your rapier can actually destroy critical points in your enemies, which I like and dislike, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I was going to make that jump. That was a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie. Jump up here, run across, and now we're going to face a new enemy. So I'm just going to set this up. I'm going to put fire and I'm going to put my shield.
My time is running out.
And now because I have more weapons, I generally like to set the weapons I use the most and then just press Q to switch between them. Whilst before I just used the scroll wheel. So I'm going to level up. I'm going to level up our critical damage. Oh, I can't level up my critical damage, but I can put an ember. Now for this fight I am going to put life diverted and I am going to put Dominitus, which restores health when performing critical attacks, which is very useful for this fight. I'm going to switch to fire. Let me see if I can time these parries. Got it. Good fight. That execution is absolutely brutal as well. I like that. Just slowly slides your sword into his neck. Gruesome. Just gonna pick up this little note from the mice. You'll see who the mice are soon enough.
Quiet. Someone's
Proceed
coming. Grown up.
to the next area.
Alive, grown up.
Now we're gonna save these two little orphans from this guy who's knocking on their door. They don't wish to answer. They're just gonna thank us for it.
Thank you, mister. You sliced that nasty, nasty deadly up real good. Squashed him like an old pumpkin. We're not afraid of deadlies, of course. Yeah, it's truly hard to be a good spy when a deadly blocks the door.
Pipe down, Mimi. You're telling him all our secrets. We don't even know if he's a believer.
Oh, yes. Do you believe in the Shrike, mister?
Do I believe in the strike? Well, I'm gonna be nice and say yes.
I do. She seems to be quite real. Do you?
Of course. All of the mice believe in the Shrike. All of us.
Mice?
We are the mice. We are the Shrike's loyal spies.
Loyal spies will pluck out your eyes.
Shut up, Teddy. It's my turn to talk.
You need to spook him a little. Say you will cut off his fingers and use them as crayons.
Yuck. It's nasty, Teddy.
Why are you here all alone? Where are your parents?
Oh, we don't ask that question here. It makes us sad. Goodbye.
Well, they didn't like that question, and that just broke up the conversation, so good job, sir. Grab this. So if you want to find the nests, there's this little symbol on the buildings that show you where the nests are.
The ode to the Shrike.
And I don't actually know
Looks
if I need to
incomplete,
collect
like it's missing a
these
few verses.
little notes from the mice
It
to finish this
seems
quest.
I
I don't
am
think
not a
you
good
do,
mouse.
but I like to do it anyway because I like to be diligent. I'm just going to rest here. I'm going to level up one more time. I'll level up my critical damage, and I'm going to switch my embers because now I have 3 slots. I can use all 3, and I'm going to put volatile end and life diverted, and we'll just leave it at that. Now the thing with volatile end, if you remember, it does explosive damage when you destroy a critical point. Now because my rapier destroys critical points, I don't want to use it, so I'm going to use the saber instead. So I'll just do damage and I won't do damage to myself. I'll hop over here, just grab this item, which replenishes stamina over time for a duration. I'll come over here, run at this guy. Oh, I kept slipping off the edge here. Never mind, still won the fight. That completely threw me off my game though. That's okay. We won the fight, so here's the first nest.
Here comes the Shrike. Here comes the Shrike.
I wonder if you can block. Bullets with your transmutation. That would be cool. Burn him. By burning him, he actually explodes fast. Just makes it easier to kill. Be careful with those little traps. They can hurt. I like the musket. Before I didn't know if there was fall-off damage with the pistol, but I think there is. Because in that fight there, usually I shoot the guy from a distance. And I don't kill him. So I got a little bit closer to do more damage, and it killed him instantly with volatile end. So I think there is fall off damage with the pistol, but with the musket there is not. And it does an insane type of damage. Grab this. There's another nest.
The shrine will make
Activate
you
that.
scream and squeal. The shrine.
So the reason I came over here was because usually he is standing right there, but he wasn't. I don't know what made him leave his post, but I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna take a shortcut there. Activate a shortcut rather. A lot of enemies like to fight in this level. A lot of little jump scares. I mean, we don't attack straight away. Another shortcut. Activation. Assassinate this guy. Hopefully the dog's gonna see that. There we go. Now there are two of those big guys over here, but I'm not gonna go to them right away because I can take a little bit of advantage from the high ground. Switch to our musket. Make sure I reload it.
It sees the truth, it knows your
Start
lies.
across the way.
Loyal spies have many eyes.
So I'm actually gonna just do a little bit of damage to these big guys with this musket. And then we're going to switch to fire, and we're going to switch to our shield. I'm going to set this guy on fire. Drop it back in and shoot the guy straight away. If not, we can shoot. That went okay. Another amber hit. Which is your glass soldier. I'll show you what that can do later. And then there's a little item in this cart here. We're going to go back this way. We're going to take the high ground again. Because high ground is always advantageous in any fight. I have a bullet in my musket, shoot him in the face. Go back to our pistol, go back to our fire. I'm gonna rush this guy. There we go. A little piece of lore over here. Don't get hit by the trap. So you can actually look through this window. There's two enemies in here. We'll deal with them later. Not right now. Right now, there's this gentleman here. He likes to have a little fight. Boards. Makes me feel like I'm part of Pirates of the Caribbean. Balancing on the beams. We're in a sword fight. See, it's really strange that this trap doesn't explode with fire. but you can shoot it. I'm going to move along. There's an item in this cart here. And then we're going to speak to our friend Lucian.
I assume you've met the Shrike's most loyal subjects.
You mean the children?
They call themselves mice. And I would take them seriously if I were you. After all, this city belongs to them.
Be compassionate.
A city of orphans.
I'm gonna be nice to you.
What a heartbreaking place.
I'm gonna leave you. Let you
This
grab
war
along.
has taken everything.
I'm just gonna move along. So like I said, you can shoot those guys through that window
Except
there.
for the Shrike.
Or you can shoot them through this window here. And I prefer to do it first
How do they manage to survive here?
because then he comes after me. Well, he usually stays in hiding. That guy usually stays in the corner back there, but he decided he wanted to come out early and surprise me, which I'm not mad about because, well, I just don't have to kill him now. I'm just going to open that door in case I die, so then it's a little shortcut to this area here. And we're just going to finish the quest for the mice by activating this final
You
nest.
did well. Maybe you won't get chopped in.
Jump over here onto the roofs, grab myself a whetstone, which I don't really use unless it's for the final boss. I mean, you can use it against bigger elites, but I don't find like it's necessary. And I'm just going to be a little bit careful here because there's going to be a little cutscene.
What's that?
And the first time I was doing this,
The French army has
that
arrived at the
cutscene got me
doorstep,
killed
and
because I was just running along the planks.
Yes. Hurry up.
Cutscene propped, and I kept running, and I just fell into the water. Well, I mean, falling into the water doesn't actually kill you. It just takes a little bit of your health and then resets your position from where you died. I'm gonna rush into this room here. Kill this guy. And grab this item. Which are special cartridges, ammunition for your rifle. Switch to my pistol. Just fire is so useful for so many things in this game. I think it's really strong. A lot of people think it's quite weak, but when you set people on fire, it does so much damage. I am dropping frames, I'm not too sure as to why. It happens quite rarely, but it does happen. I mean, it still is an alpha build, right? I mean, this is not the full game. It's not a full-fledged game. Yes, they're still fleshing it out, fixing problems. Found a few little quirks here and there. Problem with the animations. You can even sometimes, if you jump against the environment, get pushed off and bounce in the opposite direction, which I find quite funny sometimes. So, I'm gonna level up a few more times. I've got some catalysts to use, so we're just gonna use those. I think I missed one. That's okay because you can only level up another few times with the demo. So we're going to put the rest into our critical attack and parry impact, and also status build, which builds up fire a lot faster. We're also going to change Dominitus to dilated moment for this next section, and make sure I have my pistol. With grenades, so I'm just going to throw a grenade in here. Shoot that. Finish this up. And move on. And the next few guys, they have these torches, and if you let them call their friends, they will all come at you at once. But generally, I just like to take them down as quickly as possible. That was a bit frightening. Thought he was going to hit me there. Carry that guy. So I found that with the dodges it's quite interesting because you can actually dodge through attacks. Like I did just a moment ago there, where he threw the sickle at me and I just dodged straight through it. Yeah, it's also a very useful way of getting behind enemies, especially bosses when they do their heavy attacks. You can just dash behind them, get an angle, and do some serious damage. This is a big catalyst, an Imperial catalyst. But as I said, you can only level up, I think, one more time. So grabbing that is not absolutely necessary, but I just like to grab things in games. Drop back down here, take our catalysts, make sure I have enough to... And I'm actually going to switch this out now. I'm going to actually put the refreshing vial, because we're going to fight the final boss here. I'm going to level up one more time, change our ambers, get ready for the fight. We'll put one more into parry impact maybe? Yeah, we'll put one more into parry impact. So we don't need volatile end anymore, we're going to actually put Butcher's Carnage. And we don't need dilated moment. We'll put Dominitus, and we'll keep our life diverted. And I'm going to set up for the fight. So I'm going to want to have my fire. And I'm going to want to have my shield. And let's see if we can kill this guy. So, take that, he just shot me, but that's okay. Well, this is not very well at all. Probably a little bit out here as well. He's actually got me in the corner there. I just want to get out there. It's very dangerous. Guys, put you in the corner. Does some serious combos, some serious damage as well. I'm just going to drink up the vial. Pop before he attacks me. Parry. Some serious critical damage. Dead. This should kill. Yes. Slowly drag my sword into his throat. And that, guys, is Valor Mortis Chapter 7. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful. If you're having any trouble with how to approach certain fights, or if you have any suggestions on how I can approach fights, or things that I might have missed, please do leave me some comments below. Share, subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.